Hello, everyone, and welcome to Empower Hour. I'm Lotika, Chief Small Business Officer with the Chicago Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection, also known as BACP. This webinar series is meant to provide businesses and consumers with information they need to succeed by sharing advice and stories from Chicago's very own entrepreneurs. Today's guests are two passionate sisters chasing their dreams in creating the most beautiful and delicious pastries. With us today is Jessica Klein and Dayana Klein, owners of Klein's Bakery and Cafe. Let's learn how a grandmother's baking influenced the sisters to turn a hobby into a career. Good afternoon, Jessica and Dayana. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before we get into the questions about the business, can you please tell our webinar attendees a little bit about yourselves?
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having us. I'm Jessica Klein. I'm one of the sisters. I was raised and born in Venezuela, where I got there my dentist degree. I'm actually a dentist back in my country. I moved to Chicago approximately 11 years ago. I love the city. My favorite holiday would be Christmas in December. I'm a December baby myself. And very family oriented. I have a lot of friends here in the city that have become my family.
And hi everyone, thank you for inviting us today. And my name is Dayana Klein. As Jessica, I was born in Venezuela and raised there, and I came to Chicago following Jessica. And also I was graduated in Venezuela as an accountant. I have a degree, and I'm a mom. I have two beautiful kids. And yes, I really like the city. My favorite season is Halloween, fall season, and summertime because we have so much fun here at Chicago doing everything with the kids. And yeah.
Wow, that is,
Yes.
I loved hearing that. I love that you both love the city so much. So, the business, behind every business, there's an inception story. There's a story that led to its opening. What inspired you to open Klein's Bakery?
Yeah, as I mentioned, I was from Venezuela. We spent like almost 11 years in an island in Venezuela that is called Margarita Island. There, we growing up with our grandma that she used to own a cake business herself. So since we were very little, she taught us how to bake. Especially me, she taught me how to bake the cakes, and Dayana, she was born an artist. So my grandma taught her how to decorate the cake. So we were like a team together, and we'll help her for fun. Then with the time, the business of her got more serious, so she needed more of our help, so we helped her a lot. After she passed, we took care of the family business, but we were young. I would say I was around 15 years old, my sister almost 17. So we took care of the business for a couple of years, but when we decided to go to college, so we couldn't continue with the family business, but we will do it on the side. We will bake cakes for our families and friends. Sometimes we will participate in like Christmas markets in the city when we were off of the college. When we moved to Chicago back in 2015, we had to start from scratch, coming to a new city. So we were debating with either to pursue something related to our degree, me as a dentist and my sister as an accountant, or like follow our passion for baking. With the time, we met some business owner. Actually, we used to bake custom cakes for his family. They are very close to us, and he owns a few business in the neighborhood that we used to live in. And he really encouraged us that we should continue with the business, and I pursue our dream. He loved the cake. He would order cake from us all the time. So we kind of took his advice and said, okay, let's create a plan. We did a lot of research first. We created a plan. We built a menu, and then we designed and everything, and that's how Klein's Bakery was born.
Oh, that's incredible. I'm so glad that you've opened the bakery. We've heard such amazing things about it. You know, you chose, Diana, Klein's Bakery. You picked locations in Lincoln Park and Uptown and in Lakeview East. So can you talk a little bit more about what the site selection process was like and what the deciding factor was for you for these locations?
Okay, so right now we have 3 locations. The first one is on Buena Park neighborhood. So that one it was really easy because we were living in that neighborhood. We met a lot the business owner in that neighborhood. We fell in love with the neighborhood. It's really close to the lake, and it was always an space available, that corner. And
Just in a Buena
yes,
Park in Broadway.
yes. And we didn't see any other space. It was that one, and that's it. And we were super happy there, working there. And then when we just decided that we needed to expand and open the other 2 locations, we have something really clear that we wanted to be where families are together, people walking around, and because everybody was supporting us and they were really nice with us, so we wanted to continue with that. And because we don't have more family here, we figured out that our customers are our family, and we have some people, they have been at the Buena Park 9 years.
We have customers that are customers from our first location almost 9 years ago, and they come to the second and the third. They come to
Yes, all of them.
Wow.
And then we just find the Lakeview East, and we have customers that came every single day, and we celebrate the birthday and everything. We always know what they're doing. When they didn't come, we are, why they didn't come today? And for our newest location at Lincoln Park neighborhood, we just opened like 6 months ago. I was with my kids at the park at Lincoln Park, and we really liked that neighborhood. And I told my sister, we should find something right here because I love it. I saw like the scene that I like to be with my family, people with the stroller, and we wanted just to be there. And that's how we picked the location. We actually do a lot of resources, and it's like how people is walking around. So some people is asking like, why you don't open in downtown? It's like
we are more fan of a small in a close neighborhood. Who knows, maybe in the future downtown is a different topic for us. We're a little scared to go there. But for now we like just small neighborhoods where we can feel close to our customers and the community.
Your customers sound like they've become family, which is really interesting.
We're very grateful for a customer that has become family to us, and
So, Klein's is a bakery and it is a cafe. So what are some of your popular offerings? Let's start with the cakes, and then you can tell us more about your cafe offerings as well.
Okay, where we have a different kind of stuff, and I'm gonna talk about all the desserts that we make here. Our most popular cake is the tres leches cake. All the dessert and everything that we make here, we took like my grandmother recipes, and we just add a little bit, just depends, and that's our most popular dessert. Another one that people really love is our double chocolate cake. We make everything from scratch, and the dulce de leche and marble cake. And we actually have make custom cake, and that's my favorite part because I'm
She's the artist.
yeah, I'm the person that decorated the cake, and it's really I really enjoy just to do that because every time is different. Oh, we have our website, it's kleinsbakerycafe.com. We don't have any cake here, it's only by order. So we have a nice, you can pick kids' birthday cake, children. We actually do a custom cookies, like a corporate cookies. And now we are getting a lot of order of that, and it's super fun for me to do. So if somebody wants to order something, so I'm gonna make it. And for the cafe, well, Jessica can.
Yeah, the menu at the cafe, we open from 7 in the morning until 7 p.m. So it's a long, so we try to offer different menus. During the morning, we have our American breakfast menus. There you can find like bagel sandwiches with bacon, ham, turkey, sausage. We also have croissant sandwiches, grilled cheese with tomato soup, and some special breads that we make for the Klein's Club. And we also offer a big coffee and tea menu, starting from lattes, cappuccino. We offer any kind of seasonal drinks and syrups like pumpkin lattes, toasted marshmallows, Dubai chocolate latte. We always try to introduce the seasonal, which the customer love it. That's for the breakfast and coffee. And if you are more into pastries and sweet, we have a big cake where we offer chocolate croissant, almond croissant, different kind of danishes, cookies, brownies, muffins. And last but not least, our Venezuelan specialty, which are called cachitos. It's like a croissant style stuffed bread that is very popular in Venezuela for breakfast. So we made those in here from scratch, made with Venezuelan hands. Those are filled with ham and cream cheese, with turkey. So we have some special Venezuelan rolls, similar to cinnamon rolls, but a little different. Guava and cheese pastries is also very like from the Caribbean. We have a big variety, even if you're looking for breakfast or if you want something just sweet to wake you up a little bit, or a coffee and tea in the afternoon.
Okay, may I just say I'm feeling really, really hungry right now. This was everything just sounded so fabulous. I bet everybody on the call today is like, I'm gonna take the next train over to Klein's to try out all these wonderful offerings.
Yeah, there is a little bit for everybody. We have few vegan options as well and gluten-free too. Yeah.
Oh God, the food just sounds so delicious. Obviously both of you are smiling, laughing, and enjoying this. So it is so obvious to see that, the dynamic between both of you is really, really, close-knit and you get along really well as well. But running a family business has a unique dynamic in itself, right? So can you tell us about some of the challenges that you have possibly faced running a family business and how you worked through them? Jessica, if you want to start us out.
Yeah. Everybody say that working with family can be a challenge. In our case, to be honest, we are so close, like to each other. We have a great relationship as sisters. We are very different, yes, but like we learn how to know each other's strengths and use it in our advantage. So I know what Dayana is good for it, and she knows what I am. So we start just to split responsibilities in those aspects. So I know that she's better than me in this, or maybe I'm quicker on this, or she is. So we try just to split the work in a convenient way that works better. With the multiple locations, what we did is I manage personally the Buena Park location. So I'm 100% there, and she managed the Lakeview location. She's 100% in the Lakeview location. So when we had to, okay, one is in one and the other one is on the second one. With the third location, it became a little more challenging. So what we did, we're lucky to have some of the employees being as a managers that are really good. They've been working for us for over one of her is working for us for 7-8 years. The other guy for over 5 years. So we're very lucky to we taught them all how to run the business, and so they are managing personally right now the business, even though we of course go all the time, try to be present to see if something is wrong, listen to them. So that's how it's been working for us if we have some kind of disagreement, we try to talk it out between each other, and we always find a way to solve the problems. But it's because we have a great relationship.
And you know what? We are really busy working at the kitchen and working with everybody that we never fight, we never get, no, you do this and do this, that's it. No. So if somebody have family that they want to be together, it's like, as Jessica said, keep everybody the strength, who's better doing each thing, and it's the best way to work together and have everything.
And when I have questions about a topic, I'll go and ask her, hey, can you help me how to do this? Or if I have an order that I feel that I cannot fulfill and she might be better for it, I pass it to her. So we help each other, and that makes like a good team, just listening and
Yeah, it definitely sounds like the dream team. So, you've done the division of responsibility.
yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Sorry, I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you definitely are the dream team, and the chemistry between both of you is just so obvious that you work really well together. So let's switch a little bit to the mechanics of your business, right? So ingredients, especially what goes into the baked goods, can make all the difference. So as a business, where do you source your ingredients?
I can hear what was the question? Where we get our products.
Yeah, where do you source your ingredients for
the
your
ingredients?
baked goods? Yeah.
Okay, so we are working with we don't have one company, we have a lot of companies that help us, and we order from Cisco, from Panos, from Greco. We going to Restaurant Depot. Just depends. We just we don't have one because we just figured it out that we just like a product.
We like the flour from here, but we like the eggs from here.
Yeah, and it's like because of the time that we have, we figured out what's better, what product we work better with that, and who has that. And as my sister said, we actually changed a little bit our menu for the season. So if we need something that maybe this person doesn't have, or this company doesn't have, we need to have different options. And yes.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we get delivered to the store.
We get delivered
like
to
3 times a week in each store.
Yeah.
And we make everything from scratch, and that's why we need a lot of time of the week to have our products here. And yeah, basically that.
Okay. You're running a business which has multiple locations. Now, running a business in itself has different challenges, and then you add the dynamic of multiple locations, that can be challenging as well. So, as small business owners, what have been some of your biggest challenges, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, I would say one of the biggest challenges is to try to be consistent in the 3 locations, because even when I'm here, she's there, we're building our brand. So we try to be consistent in each location. So train the people that is gonna make let's say the chocolate cake, the location number 1, number 2, number 3. So when a customer goes, they all taste the same. That's one of the big challenges, like training the employees to try to follow the recipes. We learn to overcome these kind of problems, like we share employees. So we usually have employees working in 2 or sometimes 3 of the locations. So maybe the more experienced employees, they go to the new location and train their co-workers, not only train them for the products, but also to explain it, how we work, our culture at work, that how we like the things to be done. We are family. So I would say that was not the most challenge, trying to be consistent on 3. And also the time to try to find time to manage the one or the other. Klein's Bakery is a 100% family-run business. With Dayana and I, we are behind every single email that is replied. If you send an email to the bakery, it's either her or me or one of our managers replying the email. Reviews are replied by us. When you want to talk to the manager, the employees will hand it out to us. Social media is 100% run by us. Every video that we post, every picture that we post is taken by us. We edit our own videos. So finding the time to do all this is also very challenging. But once again, we try to split. So if I'm baking something, I try to record it and then edit it later. So if I see my sister is busy, she hasn't posted nothing, okay, I'll post something myself. So yeah, so that's I would say that training the employees, trying to be consistent in all the locations, and also finding the time to work, and also finding a spare time for yourself as well, because you cannot be 100% in the business. You also need to be with your family, and so yeah, that's the challenge part of having like multiple locations.
Yeah, I mean, you both sound like you're very hands-on in your business. And you mentioned briefly social media videos and what have you. So, when you think about marketing and promoting, what is the current marketing and promotion strategy for your business? And, over the years, has it evolved since you started your business?
For the social media, I think so. We figured it out that we are like a family business, and we don't want nobody taking care of our social media because doesn't feel like we are there. If you have, I know that a lot of people work with that, but for us, we feel like it feel like a more warm and to be more close to the people if we just do that by ourselves. And regarding ourselves, making our social media just together, as Jessica said, it's not like if she didn't post anything, I just thought, oh, I'm gonna post something because Jessica didn't do that. But it's like we just like to do that by yourself.
For marketing, we are very, very into the social media.
Yeah.
We love posting content every single day. We work very close to local influencers in the city. We love participating with influencers, collaborating posts. We think that social media is a very important key to let people know about you, because people are on their phone all the time. So whenever we have a new product, we post it, or if we're doing something fun, we post it. And
yeah.
also,
also we work with our neighbors, and we are with the chambers of commerce, we are with the Lakeview East, Lincoln Park, Uptown, and they also help us a lot. Also, Jessica has an upcoming event with the Buena Park neighborhood.
Yeah, we like participating in any block party, neighborhood market, with the church as well. I have a church close to the Buena Park neighborhood. I do events with them as well to build the community. So I would say the marketing is just your own neighbors that spread the word for you by participating the events of your community so they can see you, they see your logo, they see you giving free samples, and they come back later. And social media, very important.
Great. So let's kind of talk a little bit about the more boring aspects of business, but very, very important, which is money. Many of our attendees today are looking for capital. They're seeking capital to start or scale their business or nonprofit. So can you share your advice as some as small business owners in this city on this particular aspect of growing and scaling your business, which is capital?
Yes. In this topic, we are actually coming from Venezuela, where loan programs are very limited. When we first wanted to open the first business, we were actually scared to even look into loan programs or anything that a city has to offer. Out of the, being new in the country, scared how it works. So the first location was actually open for no any external investment, but with our saving and our parents' help. Later on, Dayana and I, we took a few classes, business classes here in Chicago. I took the Goldman Sachs Small Businesses program. Dayana has completed the City of Chicago program for business owners. Also, Dayana participated in the Women Business Development Center program. And we learn a lot that there are many other institutions that are willing to help you with in financials programs. Even depending on what you want to do, they're even for a woman of business owner like us, Latino businesses, any kind of businesses in population. There are different. So I would recommend you you can do they can do research in the City of Chicago website actually, and on the Chamber of Commerce in your they have a lot of information about loans and opportunities. And yes, and don't be scared like us.
At the beginning,
it's very there are a lot of opportunities to even open a business or to grow your current business. If you wanna invest, or if you need a machine that you need to buy, there are a lot of programs that I can help you with that.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to have checked a lot of boxes there with the Goldman Sachs initiative, with the BACP's Entrepreneur Certificate Program. So can you talk a little bit more about your partnerships with chambers of commerce in local communities? Because BACP partners with over 65 neighborhood business development centers across the city, which are chambers of commerce, to really provide entrepreneurial support to small business owners. So can you share some of your experiences, if you've connected with them, if you worked with any of them?
Yeah, we're a proud member of the 3 chambers that are in our neighborhood, Uptown, the Lakeview East, and recently the Lincoln Park Chamber. Dayana was just there a couple of days ago to a meeting. It's great. They are very helpful. They are very involved with the businesses in each neighborhood. They not only promote you on social media, or like sometimes they have physical pamphlet where they can put your contact. They are always creating events for the community and ask you to participate. Like, they're very helpful. And if you need any help, maybe applying for permits, for example, a patio permit that you might need some letters, they help you with all these kind of things. Don't be scared to reach out to them. They have sometimes more answers than you think they do. The Lincoln Park help us a lot. The Lakeview, Park, we are very happy to be part of all of them.
That's great. So, happy National Hispanic Heritage Month, September 15th to October 15th, as you know, is celebrated as the National Hispanic Heritage Month. What are some of the ways, if any, your business or you personally will recognize and celebrate this month?
Okay, well, we are just happy to celebrate the
Hispanic Heritage Month, and they are speak English, speak Spanish. Sometimes they don't understand a little bit, but we are just glad to be here. We are really happy, and yes, that's like we want to spread like we are good people. We are serving good stuff for everybody. Yeah, we celebrate every day when somebody come and instead of grabbing a bagel, they grab a chip, which is the Venezuelan pay. Yeah, so it makes us very happy and like honor, honor that people decided to have for breakfast and maybe an American person decided to have for breakfast a Venezuelan croissant instead of a bagel sandwich. That makes us proud that people are enjoying our flavors. Yes. Also, we celebrate every day. We play music in Spanish. Sometimes you see people in line dancing a little bit. Yeah. And or when somebody, we have stuff that nobody knows, and when they how this say like how you explain what the guava flavor is. You are like, okay, I'm going to explain this because I love guava. And this is make us so happy to do.
Yeah, I mean, food is such a great way to introduce culture to people. I couldn't agree with you more. So a little bit
And
more.
Chicago people are very open with the food
Yeah.
flavors, willing to try. Yeah.
I agree. I think Chicago is very food forward and really accepting of different cultures, and
Yeah.
there's so much to sample in the city. So let's talk a little bit about the future. What's your vision for Klein's Bakery? How many more locations can we expect?
Well, we hope to keep growing as a family and as a business as well. Maybe in the future, be in each neighborhood of the city. Who knows? Maybe downtown. But just keep growing, building the existing location stronger before even think about opening another one. We don't like opening many locations like without thinking that when we opened the first, it took us almost 3 years to decide to open the second one, and then it took us over 5 years to open the third one when we thought, okay, like now these two are like we have it running like smooth. Now we can open another one because once again we like to be involved, so we can. But in the future, of course, we would love to have as many clients as possible, so everybody can have a coffee in each neighborhood and like try our pastries.
That is so great to hear. Again, thank you both so much for sharing the story of your business and what has gone into building your business with our attendees today. I want to transition a little bit now. So, Dayana, Jessica, what do you like to do to relax?
Well, Jessica first.
When we have time. I love going out to eat. As we mentioned before, Chicago is a city that can offer many diverse food culture. So that one of my favorite things to do is just finding of course, I don't like going to big chains. I like going to like small businesses, restaurants. I love to eat I love Mexican food, so I try to find the best pastor taco in the city. So that's what I do. I actually go to just like for lunch, try to find new neighborhoods. Sometimes I'll find nice spots that have like music, and I go with my friends. That's what I actually do. Just go and explore the city and find new food.
Yeah. And for me, and as I say, I'm also a mom. I have 2 kids, and I just like to be with my kids as much I can. With actually, Chicago have a lot of things to do on weekend with kids. We're going to the museums. We're festivals, just depends. For example, as I say, my favorite time fall. So we're going to the farm. We're going to have some fun over there. And of course, we always came to Klein's with my kids to have breakfast, to enjoy the sea, walk around the neighborhood, go to the park. And
Dayana's daughter is the big ambassador of Klein's Bakery. She loves going around, and she's 10, but she loves going around with something from Klein. And when she sees somebody else with a different brand, she's like, "Why are you drinking that? Why are you don't drinking Klein's Bakery?"
Yes, it's so funny. And yes, I spend time with my kids is the best relaxing and best time for me. And that's what I do. And for
That's
example,
great.
we are different because Jessica have more friends than me, but I have Isabella's mom. They are my friend. The
mothers, yeah.
mothers of the other kids. So we are together. Well, we have that you build your own community. Just depends on what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
we
sounds
hang out.
great. Yeah. I mean, for the little time that you do have away from the business, you both really know what you want. So that's great. Okay, so in your business, what is your one favorite item on the menu right now? At clients. One.
Everything. For me, I always been, even back in Venezuela, golfeado lover. Golfeado is I mentioned it like a little ago, the Venezuelan style cinnamon roll. It's a roll that we made like with brown cane sugar, cinnamon, anise, the seed, and sugar. So we serve it warm. We put like white cheese on top. That was one of my favorite. Even back in Venezuela, I remember that I used to, after college, I used to try to this bakery that I love to have a golpeado. So here I can have as many as I can. I don't need to drive it anywhere. So that has always been my favorite, always. And we have it all year around. It's not seasonal, it's always available. So whenever it's fresh baked, that I can smell the spice and sugar, I need it. Sometimes I say like, can somebody share one with me? I don't want to. I eat the whole thing, but avocado is my to go.
Yes, and for me, well, I'm more like a sweet person. I like dessert mostly. So my favorite is the chocolate marquesa. It's like a Venezuelan style chocolate mousse, but we put like a cookie between layers. It's what is the name? Maria cookie. It's
like a vanilla cookie.
and tastes like a and it tastes like a mousse. It's really good. So it's my favorite one, but of course, I like all the desserts you can have.
And
I like
coffee.
and coffee, and coffee. And for me, I like to do the seasonal coffee. So right now, I'm into my pumpkin latte. So, and then when Christmas is coming, I'm changed to peppermint mocha, and I'm going. Yes, I change the flavor of the coffee for the season.
So, this webinar is entitled Empower Hour. Can you please share a piece of advice with our attendees today that can empower them?
Yeah, I mean, I would say our advice to every entrepreneur out there is to follow your dreams. But follow your dream is not enough if you don't work hard. So you have to first come on with a plan, do a major plan, do your research of what you want to do, and work hard, even in difficult times. We didn't mention, but when we opened like the Lakeview location, it was during COVID. We opened in like a few months after COVID hit, and it was a huge impact to small businesses. But like we were persistent, and we made it past COVID. So I would say that just follow your dream, but in a smart way. Just make your plan, work hard, and once you have it established, don't give up. Be persistent. If you see that something is not working, listen to your customer, listen to everybody that is around you, and if you have to do some changes for the better, you do. Sometimes we have to introduce new product or maybe change some things because our customers were asking, and there is no business without customers, so you have to listen to them and be persistent and work hard. And if you do all these things together, your dreams and will be coming to a successful business.
Yeah, and I agree with Jessica. Just first of all, do something that you really like to do. It's like don't do something because somebody else do that and you like it, how they do that. No, just you need to be yourself and do something that you really love, and that's the first thing at all. Because if you're doing something that you didn't, just I don't like it too much, I just doing this because everybody's doing that. No, because at the end it's like you want to be yourself, so try to be yourself, do whatever makes you feel happy. Because see, if we are almost 9 years at the buena part and we are still happy and active to do everything and changing, but if you're doing something that you don't like, it's more like a, oh no, my God. So it's like a follow your dream. And as Jessica said, make a plan. You have a lot of things online, you can resource, and a lot of people is able to help you in the city, your neighbors, hear your customer, what happened. Also, hear your employees. We actually do like our Christmas party with our employees. We host a Halloween party and everything to try to be together to figure it out. They need it, and yeah.
That is such great advice. I really enjoyed, listening to you, because that is so valuable. Doing what you really like to do and what you're passionate about doing, and really planning for it. Just making sure that you have a plan when you jump into entrepreneurship. So thank you for that. Before we jump into the Q&A from the audience, can you please provide the address and the social media and website for Klein's Bakery for our audience?
Of course, the one of our location is located in 4155 North Broadway. The Lakeview location is 426 West Diversey, very close to the Lincoln Pursuit. And our newest baby is located in 1134 West Armitage, in Armitage Street in Lincoln Park. If you go to Google Maps and put Klein's Bakery, it will show you the 3 locations, and it will be easier. Our social media, the one that we use the most is our Instagram, but we're also on Facebook and TikTok. But we are mostly active on Instagram. It's a Klein Bakery, Klein Bakery, and our website for we also offer, as Dayana mentioned, custom cakes. We have a big variety of cakes for kids, weddings, first communion, baptisms, or Halloween. And of course, it's a Klein's Bakery, cafe.com. We also offer catering for breakfast, and everything is found on the website, the address as well. So you're welcome to follow us on Instagram and take a look of what we offer. And
I'm going to turn it over to Marty for Q&A right now, but I just want to say this was really inspirational. Listening to you describe your business journey and your passion for it, it just shone through. So really, thank you for answering our questions and being here today. So I'm going to turn it over to Marty to take questions.
For the opportunity to being here, mostly in the Hispanic Heritage Month. We're so glad to be here, knowing that actually Chicago has hundreds of business owned by Hispanics, and us to be here is a big honor for us. thank you for choosing us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So I'm going to turn it over to Marty now to take questions from the audience and moderate the Q&A.
Hi, thank you, Lotika. Can you hear me? All right, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Difficult, but yeah.
Okay, how did you know it was time to open a second store?
Yeah. I would say that first of all, when you do the research and you find out that you can have the funding and being the success of the first store. It took us almost like 3 years, and our first stores. We are grateful to say that it was always we were never in negative numbers. Our first store was able to succeed by itself and created profits starting the second year, because the first 2 years you're trying to recover all your investment. So after the second year, the store started making profits. We were a little more established. Dayana.
Yeah, and we were really sure about our menu because at the beginning, we have a menu, but we didn't know if this is gonna work. So we started to figure it out what items we sell the most, what we needed to take care of, what we needed to add. And when you already have like okay, this is my menu, I know more about the numbers, I know how my sales are, so it's time to open another one. But if you aren't sure, if you just have one, if you aren't making enough money, so you need to figure it out first how to help this one to grow up, to think about that's what we think, to think about to open another one. It's not that what we think, it's not like a rule or something, okay?
Awesome, thank you. Next
mhm.
question is, did you write a different business plan for each location?
No, we wrote our first original business plan with the first location. When we opened the second one and the third, we follow the first business plan. What we change is, of course, the population in the area. You have to see what the population wants. For example, you learn that the Lakeview location is closer to downtown, so we're gonna reach more the catering. So the first location, because it's a little bit more north, the business plan is the same because we are consistent. We have the same menu, same everything. But you have to just change few strategies of a different part of your menu. So as I mentioned, we know that Lakeview is strong with catering for breakfast and coffee, and we cater a lot to downtown. So we had to build like a separate business plan for catering. That it took us over like 2 years, almost 3, to get very established in the catering business in downtown. So now we are busier in this, and we're currently in the Lakeview location. So we're busier in this location with catering. So like it's the same, but maybe in a specific location you have to build like a small strategy for certain part of the menu.
Thank you. Another question from, this is from Michelle. When starting out, how did you go about putting a team together? How did you know how big of a staff to have and how to divide up tasks?
Yeah, that was a very challenging at the beginning. It was close friends that work for us and just us as a family. So we were have like double shift. We didn't even know how to create like a chip from one time to what time this person is gonna work and at what time the second one should come. So at the beginning, it was just us, almost doubling every day, Dayana's husband, and close families close friends that were working with us. And then you have to start learning the business, okay, which hours are the busier, First, we used to open in different times, and then we changed our opening time because we find out that sometimes people wouldn't come. So now, okay, we won't open that early. We start open at this time and close. We used to close at 9 p.m. for a bakery. It was too long. So we had to move it to 7 because we know that from 7 to 9, nobody will stop by for a coffee. So when we find out that the busiest times, then you find out, okay, now in the morning shift, I need 2 people. And then in the afternoon, maybe 1 person can close at the beginning when you open the business. And then, okay, how many preps I need? What do I have to prep? So I think that's something for us and our experience that the running the business gave us. And when we start getting busier, we need a more prep. So we have to find for a new prep. Or now we need a prep that do a specific cachitos. Or we need a prep that do the specific cookies because we're selling too many cookies. And how many on weekends is busiest time. So two person in the morning can make it. So okay, we're gonna put 4. So you learn it. You have for us what is just to be there and see the flow of the store, the busiest hours.
And for example, for the season, Thanksgiving is coming. It's our biggest season of the year, Christmas and Thanksgiving, and we need to figure it out and how we're gonna. In the beginning, we were off every time, off until whatever time. So no time, double time all the time, and if me, Jessica, my husband, or relative, family, friends, they were working with us. But then now we know. So, okay, for Thanksgiving, we need more people that we open those days because I don't know, we just open Thanksgiving, the
It's busy.
Christmas.
For a bakery business busy, people are picking up pies.
Yeah.
So we don't open all day, half a day, but you when you work in this kind of business, you have to be available for people to grab some pie before going to their Thanksgiving dinner. So we know, okay, so we are fair with the employees. We try to, like, if you work in Thanksgiving, maybe you will work on Christmas, and we create the schedule with them, and they're very open to, and we close early. We close at 2 during holidays, so people get to do something also with their families in the afternoon. But the most difficult is the first business. Yeah, the second and the third one, you already know how many people you need because you have the experience of the first. So for the second location and the third, it was okay, we know that we need 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, this many press a week. And then, of course, you can always change it if it gets too busy or too slow. During winter time, it's usually a little slower, or like a walk-ins. So maybe you don't need 2 baristas. You have to just be there and see.
Thank you. That also kind of answered the next question, which was, do you have more seasons that are busier? Like you mentioned Thanksgiving, but what about like Christmas, Easter, or any other random ones? And then how do you adapt? But I mean, I think you kind of just answered that. So
Yeah.
so thank you.
Our busiest, I would say that is we have 2 different kind of customers. So we have our American customers, and we also have a big percentage of Venezuelan customers. So for Thanksgiving, it's very busy with our American customers for pies and different kind of desserts for Thanksgiving. But for Christmas, I would say it's busier with Venezuelans because we offer a special bread that is always made in Venezuela during the holidays, and some special tamales Venezuelan that is, we only eat it during the Christmas dinner and New Year's Eve. So a lot of Venezuela come to us for this special bread that is only been made in this season. So we already know, okay, we need to make this many breads, Venezuelan bread. So we have to like build a team, like how many people are gonna work to make these breads. And summertime is busier, but for walk-ins. So you know that it's gonna be
More busy for the coffee.
busier for people grabbing something to go to the lake. So summertime, you always need more employees because people don't like waiting too long for a coffee or a pastry because they just want to go outside and enjoy. In winter, gets slower. So people have kind of more time. They like being inside to talk. So you don't. It depends. Yeah, the seasons here in the city vary a lot. How the movement of the sales and the people that goes to the bakery.
Thank you. And then I think we have time for like one more question. How long overall did it take from business plan to permits, and certifications to opening? So like you've had kind of 3 different experiences. How long would you say on average those took from idea to opening?
Yeah, we do have different experience with the 3 locations because they were the 3 completely different. For the first location, we were able to build. I would say that it's depending of the condition of the space that you want to build for a business. If it was a previous restaurant, in our case, that is a restaurant. So if it was a previous restaurant or not, the permits process it might be a little easier or more difficult. So because of the first location was a previous restaurant, the permit application was easier. We just needed to, maybe just repaint, build a corner. We try to use the similar layout that they have. We keep the dishwasher where it was. So the permit was a little easier and it took us around, I would say 3 to 4 months to open. Once that the most difficult permit, I would say, is the building permit. So this is the one that takes time, but it's depending on what you want to build inside and the conditions. You want to have to do a whole rebuild or just a remodeling. And then the inspections is very easy. Once you finish the building permit, that is the one that takes more time, and you have the place ready. And we like going in person to the city. I know that you can do it online. You can apply online, but we love talking to people. So we go in person and bring all our documents and schedule a health inspection is very quick with the city of Chicago. They usually come super quick. If you have everything, they come the following few days. If you pass the inspection, they bring your license in 1 or 2 weeks. So that part is quick. For the second location, it took more time because it was a completely rebuild of the space. And the one that took us the most was the newest location, the Lincoln Park. It took us almost 1 year to open. We got a few delays because the place wasn't a restaurant at all. So for that, we had to hire an architect to do some business plan, drawings for everything. We had to submit drawings to the city. So if you think you don't have much time, it's better to find a place that was previous a restaurant and just give it your own touch, just do a few small things. But if you really like an space, so you have to take in consideration that it's gonna take maybe a year that it took us to open the third. Yeah.
And also, I recommend people to be prepared. It's not only about the space, it's also you have to have some papers like the manager certificate for food is your certificate. Also the city requires you for the license. So you can just start to do that in advance. Get your certificates online. They are easy, but it takes also a little bit of time.
The access is easy, but you have to study for the test. You have to pay attention. The classes are online. It's an easy access. Everybody can get access to it on the City of Chicago website. But you have to take some classes and study. It's some tests that you have to take. But for all when you start, the first thing, of course, you have to do is register your company. But all those process, in this, we did it by ourselves following the City of Chicago website. Actually, if you go, you will find a step by step how to register a company. Now you need the FAN number, the A number, then you need your certificate of resale, and it gives you the links to where to go and do it. So we actually print it and we do it step by step, following all the instructions that the City of Chicago has on the websites.
Very good, thank you. And we're getting a lot of people in the chat saying thank you, awesome, you're very inspiring. May your businesses continue to thrive. So all good news all around. And then Lotika, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you. And again, thank you so much to Jessica.
No,
and
thanks to
Klein.
you. And thank you to everybody that joined today. I'm reading some of the messages. Thank you. It's very
it was-
inspiring for us.
Yeah, it was really inspirational to hear how a hobby and helping your grandmother has turned into a passion and a successful business. So thank you so much for sharing your journey with us today.
And thank
Everyone,
you. Yeah, and
thank you. Yeah, no, that's it.
everybody and here, everybody at Klein's Bakery, and for Jessica or for Dayana.
We want to say hello also. Some of our family back in our country are watching us today. And no, thank you to all Chicago, the city of Chicago, and I don't know if any of the audience has been to Klein's. Thank you for being a customer. If not, we're happy to have
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. And everyone here can watch today's Empower Hour on our YouTube channel by visiting youtube.com/Chicago BACP. And for information on our next Empower Hour, please visit chicago.gov/BACP webinars. Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.